Welcome back, folks, to Pigs TV. I'm your host, Pigs, as usual. So we were back at another Factorio. We're getting things going so we can now get, let's say, everything else. What I want to do now, I think I'm just gonna. I've already got one. I didn't know why I built that, but there you go. Get off. Get off. I still haven't got the blue. That's what I'm trying to achieve. I thought I got the blue. I got the blue. Or is that because the blue has to be done in the... Ah, yes, it has to be done in the... I thought I was saying, why is that not working? But it has to be done in the advanced. So, what we're missing is we're missing sulfur. Now, we get sulfur from the chemical up here. So we need to build another chemical plant. Unfortunately, it's, as I said before, it's so far around. It's in Narnia. But I didn't want to cancel the play. I know for when we come into season 3, how much crude oil needs to be close enough to the base. Like I said, they've changed it. When I did the season 1, it wasn't like that. You could get the red circuits and things like that early. I need a car. I desperately need a car because then I'm not actually running around like this. Sorry about this. But yeah, so that's why it had a problem. That's not sulfur. That is sulfur, but we need the other one. Sorry, was sulfuric acid, not sulfur, because that's sulfur. So yes, we need to make that for, and we're gonna need to, as you can see on the mini map on the right hand side, we're gonna need to keep an eye on that nest. That nest is definitely going to be need to take it down. We've taken down all the other nests around, but we need to do something with them once. Right, so it's going to be, oh, hopefully I've got, oh yeah, as otherwise that would be annoying. I'm going to need another chemical plant. Now, I can't remember what it actually needs, so that's why I'm just going to have to dump it down. And it needs water. Okay, water's up at the top. In fact, actually, we've already got water, so we don't need to do that. That's a gimme. We need iron. Oh, pants. And we need sulfur. Actually, because we got a sulfur, we've got the sulfur here going down. That actually might work out. I don't particularly want to have to travel an iron right the way up there, but I'm quite willing to. I'm running on this because then it's uber faster. I should have looked at that, but it didn't clock at the time. I mean, obviously you could send these with trains and it would be less traumatic, but it is what it is. We'll probably have to increase the sulfur making anyway. But what I'm doing is I'm going to run down here and find out. Yeah, you see, look at how much sulfur's in here, so that's not too bad. In fact, the sulfur's right the way down here. So in a lot of respects, but I don't want to do it from there. I've just decided to run in the trees. This is a good idea. Because I've set out here. So I'm going to have to run something down, but that's not too shabby. Well, in fact, actually, if I really want to, I can take it from up here and move it round. That's okay. I have water here, so that's another gimme. So that's not too bad. Where did I put that? Oh, I decided to leave it up there, didn't I? I'm not going back up there to go get it. Probably let's see, because this always needs a lot more room than you think it does. So let's go for the sulfuric acid. That's fine. So the water will need to be pumped in from here. So I just need a pump. It was there, missed it. That's good. Finally, actually, something's actually been working. We need some pipes. Can I have some pipes, please, sir? And then some of them. Why didn't it put down? I thought it did put down. Right, that's fine. I think you'll go. Yeah, I think you're gonna go around that. You're gonna go around that? No. Because you need that, don't you? That's fine. You stupid. Thank you. Let's just do that. I need some more pipes. I will cut this. I'll cut these off eventually and then do it a different way. But I just want to get it going. Right. That's that. I'm going to. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll move one up one side and one the other. It's not ideal, but it's probably the best way of doing it. And through this gap here. So I've got this. I need some more. Let's give him some more. And I'm going to need to rank up this production anyway. Right, so I said from here, you jump over there. Stop that. Thank you very much. Where are you? You're there. Right. So now you're going to send that through there. I'm going to put this a bit closer. I don't want it. I was put it in line with that, like one of it. Let's. Oh no! I need this. I need to do some more of these. So I'll do 4. So I've got 4. Oh well, I'll just have to. I'll just have to slightly do it a different way then. It doesn't really matter. That can come down there. See, like I said, do I take it from here, which might be a better way, because although I haven't got enough. That'll do. I'm going to take like 50% of it, because I don't need all of it, do I? So, like that. And I'll send that round here, through there. Right, where's my... Well, at least in this way, with this play, we'll finally get blue going. So we'll finally, after all these videos, got... This is a nightmare because it's such a pain because of obviously where they've changed it. And because they changed it, I didn't think it would be, you know, mean anything. But whoops, obviously it does, especially in the laws. You know, you need to obviously get things going. Right, that'll do. I don't want to. It's a pity. It's a pity in this game. What you can't do is say no. I want every 3 to go over, or something like that, instead of having something like that. Right. So I should have. That'll do. So that should be now. I want the sulfuric acid. The only thing I've not plugged back in now is the pipework, which is going to be easy. So I'll just do that, and now that's on its own. Bob is your uncle. Oh, it needs. Oh, it needs pipework, doesn't it? Yes. So this is going to have to change because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to... I was something an iron, but I'm going to put both of them down this... Get off. Just cut that off, but I'll get that back in a minute. I've got no... because the problem is we need... this is a bit different to... We need to work out to get this pipework here around. So I'm going to need to cut off something here. I might have to use the long... Let me get some more. I need some more... Again, I'm not producing enough, but I'm going to sort that out. I didn't really want the thingies, but not right. I need to get as much as this because I'm going to have to produce pipe central. I probably should have produced actually pipes, to be honest with her, and put them away earlier on. That was another thing I probably should have done, but you know what they say. It is what it is. I've got to work out. Actually, they're coming down, aren't they? They're coming. My stuff for this. So the green and that and the sulfur are actually coming. Apart from this one, which is coming down. So I'll hook up this one. If I can. If I don't got that. It's just working out the different parts to be able to get it all going. That's all. I need to remember some of the stuff that I've done from the last play. But, you know, it is what it is. It's what they say. So I'll be taking this, and I'll be taking... I'm going to take that off. Have we got... Yes, we've got the 90 coming in, so... We'll put that in there. It's quite inconsiderate. You don't particularly need a lot of sulfur. Of sulfuric acid. Well, I'll call it sulfur. That's now... Or is it... Oh, no, it's pipework. It's not. What I did now? What I was doing that for? Stupid ass. Yeah, because it has to come from here, doesn't it? That was... I was on about it and then completely ignored what I was saying. Yeah, you see this... Oh, it's there, that little nodule. I want to line that up with this. In fact, it's actually lined up. Like so. Right. That should... I'll have to cut out and do whatever, but I'm going to do them all on one side at the moment. That now needs to come up here. I don't need this, actually. So that's a bonus. It's one of these ones that... so I need the green and the red. So there's the red. There's the green. Right. We've sort of got a workflow here. What was that then? Oh, that's the down. That's the down situation. Done. Don't need that. So I need that to come through. I'll just send it to here first, so I don't want too many. Right, so these both need to be... Well, I suppose I only need one really, because it can do from both sides. So I'll just put it there. I'll have to extend that, but that's why I did this. But I'll have to work a way. I might have to put this pipe, move it, just put it here so I can get through. Because I need an out to that. Yeah, that was the bit of an issue, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I'll have to do that. It's a bit too close to this. It's a bit too close to this edge. Now I can do the thing. I'll leave it there. So, right, that's going to be the out, like there. That's going to need to pipe itself into here. That's going to need to be taken off and then pipe itself into there. Right, so we've got the sulfur going. I know it needs a bit of a swizz, but it's there nonetheless. Post there. We've got no power connected to this at the moment. So what I'll do is I'll just steal it from here, I think. That'll do. Right. We've got sulfur going. And now we need to get the finish off of this. So that's there, that's there. That's not going to work at all. That's going to work now. I've got it done. I do it. It's not the amount of times. Every time I play this game, I always go for the... Right, that's the green. Solved. I like to do that because I'm trying to decrease the amount of on the... You know, even though it takes 2... we're not producing enough red either, so that's going to be another issue to solve. Now it needs green. It's like a catch-22. Green needs green, blue needs blue, blah, 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 and it all goes like that. Right, so that's now going to be shared in a minute. Yep. That's going up. So we've got that going in. That's now... I just need to make sure that it's sending... this is working before I finish this off. Thank you. Right, there we go. It only needs a couple. So that's working. I've run out of these. I'll get some more of them, and I'll get some more belts while I'm on it. Doing that again, like we normally do. Don't need this, don't need this. I will need this eventually, but I'm just going to do it like this for now. So that's me out pipe. What's this? This is engines, so I'll have to move the engines down, which I can do, so that's fine. I think it's because I've got this here as well. This, because I think is only, I might be able to move that one further up. And, because I don't think I need inserters. I think that's the only thing that needs inserters, I think. It's working out also what needs what, and then in this my little I'm just going to send them there just for now, and then got to solve this red problem. Right, there we go. See, we're only making. Oh, that's an issue because I've just cut that off, haven't I? There. Why? Why are you not working? Oh. Is that the one? Now you're working. I thought... Oh, no, I didn't. I did not. I made a mistake. That never happens. Yeah, okay, pink. Let's put that there, because we want this in there. We can have another one. No, let's... The problem is I'm not producing enough production. I want that one there, actually. To warrant... I'm still not producing enough belts. So we know that this is blue. We've got the same problem as we had before, so we've got to jump over that. It won't directly jump over it, see? That I've got to now connect to so far. So I've got to do this, turn this and do there. That can do a junction to there. That can do a junction to here. And I think it will connect them all up. Yes, it will. Also, to save pipes, I'll do that. So we've got the four-way. That's in. So we got... No, we haven't got it. Why is it not in? Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. It says red on everyone, so it implies that there's nothing coming through there. That pipe. There is nothing coming through the pipe. Water's the problem. What's wrong with the water? Hey, why did that get cut off then? How did that happen? Right, that's done. Now we're doing it. We're doing it well. Yeah, now it's going through. There. So there's sulfur. How the bloody hell did that get done? I do not know. So that's our second one. It's not going to produce enough because I'm not producing enough red anyway. So I need to solve this red. So this red needs to drastically improve. Now there's a couple of options I can do. I could go to machine level 2. I should also do some modules as well, which I've got now. So there we go. So we've got a blue going. Like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this up at source here when I get there. Drop this down by 2. That means that's a gap of 2. That's a gap of 2. I'm going to use this one and then run out. This is normal. I've got some here somewhere. There they are. This is far much easier to obtain than... there you go. I've got... Oh no, let's have a load more. Might as well have tons of them. Because we're going to need tons of them. This can come round. So I'll go back. I might as well use this one. To where the blue's coming out. Wherever the blue's coming out. There she is. There she is. Right. I need to go back down here. Well, I might as well... Right, that's where that's coming out for the engines. Oh, purple's done. Jolly good. Increase yield from all mining drills. So that would be good. Let's have that one. We'll give a bonus to them. Because we only need green and thing at the moment. I haven't got any of them sorted yet. But we could always could go for the cliff explosions. Concrete's going to be one we're going to need eventually, so I'll do that one. Right, we've added that in. Get rid of this. Go back to what I was actually doing. I don't know where I want. That's why I did that. So, because I didn't really know how far or where I want this blue. I've obviously set it up, but I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing with the blue yet. And I've only got one side of the blue, but like I said, got to solve this red. I think I swap them to start with, to swap them for the machine 2. It will increase production, so it's a sort of almost a free upgrade, if you like. See, that's made that a lot faster-ish. We are also only using the belts as well. Now I can get modules in here, so I could do a speed module. I haven't got any modules at the moment. What I've efficiency, I have got the speed module. Let's go for that. I don't know how much it's going to increase it, but you know, everything helps. I can also obviously get more as well. We've sped up. I need this to be sped up. You see where I'm doing it to there, but I'm not doing it any further. So I've got 15. That's not going to be enough, really. Everything just takes everything. I've got no more left. I can always pick some up, to be honest. I need a thing for that as well. These do take a while. Right. Oh, that's significantly faster. Obviously, I'm waiting for that one. Yeah, that's a lot faster. I don't know where... Energy cuts up to speed plus 20%. So I get 20% more. It's still not enough, but it's coming out a bit faster. See, at the moment, we're producing enough red to do this, but obviously, I want to increase that, but I cannot increase that until I get. Oh, I've got one in there. I wonder if you put another one in, it would make any more sense. I don't know. We've only got one. There is other ones in here. Like, that's number 2, but it needs blue. And I am producing blue. But I don't know whether I've got enough on the belt system to be able to do it. Blue is a finite resource. I've got some blue there, but it'll still stop after a while. Again, the problem is the red. So that's... I've got a double problem. Because the blue science isn't getting enough red. Now the blue side and the blue circuits aren't getting enough. They're getting enough green. Green's been solved. But so the only option I can think of is to solve this problem. I can't make any more of these. Oh, I've got 2 in stock. That's fine. Right, that's done. How many of these have I got? That's going to help that. Ish. Right, everything there is now faster. I mean, look at the amount that's sending on there. That's a lot faster. But obviously, it's not sending it from here to be faster, but I think we're producing enough there. Like I said, I need to rank up this. But I am using the machines too, so I've got no thingy again. That's just normal. I'll get another 4. I'll have to produce them faster as well. I'll obviously need to send them to the belt faster as well. And now I know what I could do is... well, I could do that by thingy, but I'll just do it by hand. It's just as easy in some respects. That's going to need to move. Let's just... I know we're cutting on this off light, but still. Until I fix this. I also need the better pulls as well, really. I still haven't researched a copy of the thing. Do you know, like I said, the amount of times I do that, and I still do exactly the... I'm going to research that next time and completely forget every time. I don't want to go too far. I don't know whether... that's that. I need to have the red ones. They need to, and there, and there. So they're doing that, but obviously they're not doing it out at the moment. I've only got so much of them, but I can go. I'm making a lot of them anyway, so I might as well. Yeah, I know. You're going the wrong way. There. That's better. And you're not going to do more because you're not doing them as well. So that's increased the by 50%. We've still got to do more of this though. So let's get some more of that and solve that. Oh, I can't do that until it's. I want them up there faster. Oh, I need to do this one as well. I think green will need to be increased in speed as well. Yeah, I tell you what I could do with is I could do with making. There's tons of these I'm making. I wonder if I could. Probably machine level 2 would be okay. Let's just give him machine level 2. Let's work out. It's there somewhere. How do I make this? Right. I've got that there. I might as well nick them from there better now. That's the best way to do it. That's the way to do it. Right, sorry about that. Just reminded me of. Right. Don't go too there with that, pigs. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is no, not that one because that's pointless. I'm going to send 50% from there around here. Now there's two options. I could 50% it. That might be a. I have a kind of plan. That's not where I want. Well, it is where I want it, but not exactly where I want it. Nope, that didn't make sense either because I didn't understand what I was saying there either. That there, I want to. Have that into that one. Ah! How to put it in the wrong place. Right, that's better. It's so that I'm not using them all, I'm only using so much of it. Right, that's going to be, like I said, so that can then... What else do I need to make these? I've got everything there. That's a bonus. Right, so what we'll do is... I was supposed to make them. It's a pity you can't ditch them. Oh, I'll just do that. It's a bit nappy, but it's the only way to. I think I can do it. Right, that can go to there. That could go to there, and that could go to there. I'm gonna need power. I'm gonna need power anyway. Right, so that's going to power that up. I should get some of them. I've got them here somewhere. Where are they? Scrolling out, I still can't find it. Doesn't matter. I'll just make a few. That needs to go into there. Oh, yeah, then do you need 10, 12? Flippy now. So it needs about 15. So he'll take that once he's full, then I can go into the other. Right. I need a faster one. I don't really need the faster one for the out, but I need a faster one for the in. Look at this going. That's a goodie. It's also going to be beneficial eventually for me to increase the production of this. Although it's quite, you know, it's going to need to be like that. Again, it's the ore. The ore is going to be the dining figure on this situation. I think we've got still quite a bit here, although that is stone, not ore. But it's still going to be... I'm going to take that. Thank you very much. I'm going to... You know... I've solved a lot. I've solved a lot of problems, but I've got more problems. Green is slowed down, which makes sense. Because it can't get now the output of the... I'm not producing enough. The only reason why I'm not producing enough is I'm not getting enough copper through. So now I need to increase the copper yield. It goes on like that this game. It goes from bad to worse again. Now obviously I could change them to the steel. I think it's the steel ones. They still need power, I think. I'll just do that one. It's not as bad this time as it was last time. Well, I don't think it is anyway. What the hell do I know? Absolutely nothing. Right, so I need to send that. Now he's going to produce... oh, I'm not producing anything. Why haven't I produced anything? Maybe not grabbing now. Whoopsie daisy. That needs to go that way. Oh, done the canvas the wrong way around again. I have to do that at least in one video. I do in one time in every video. So that's increased that. It's still not enough really. So I'm gonna need some more stone, or I'm gonna have to look at like the steel furnace instead of this. It accepts coal. Obviously, the electric furnace is even better. No, the electric furnace is even better because it doesn't use coal, which may be something I need. But the reason why I've done it, that I've got this space, is potentially for the electric problem, because it takes... I can't actually build one, but I need concrete, which actually I have concrete in that stupid... Yeah, there. Right, if I do that, I could got one now. It consumes an enormous amount of electricity. Let me just build one and you'll see what I mean. Obviously, we can build them. Now, they obviously use coal. I really want to save the coal because of the problems I've got. You see how big that is compared to that. It's really cool though because it'll just take the ore and it'll produce what I need to produce. Which might not be a bad idea. What? Hmm. You see what I mean by how large that is? It takes up a lot more space. So I have to push that over by one. It's only one light, so it's not too bad. Because I don't need the coal, I can shove that on there. Just let's try it. No, do it. I'll have to obviously redesign this. That's a bit far. In fact, it's probably not far. It's going to actually be better to do it this way because they're longer as well. So I'm going to have to redesign. A lot of these don't even get done anyway. So let's just take out that section. Put the steel. See what I mean by how much room it takes. I don't think they're working now anyway. Yes, they are. They're working through that one. That's fine. Obviously, I'll have to push this over. How far do I want that down is the question. I'll push it up one. That means I'll have to take out that one. But don't forget, these actually do produce a huge amount more. Right, that can go there. That only needs. I can get power to that. There we go. You see, look how fast that this absolutely tears these. Look how fast that it tears them right the way down. You could probably get only half the amount of these, if that, and then it would absolutely just rip through this quite substantially. So let's just put another one in. We're going to have to put this down again. That's there, so I'm going to turn that. And then I'm going to turn that. Right, so then I need that. I need that. That's the right way. There we go. You see what I mean by that? That's producing a huge amount faster. Now we've also got speed boosts in this as well. So I could produce I've got 4. That was for the other, I think. One in there and one in there. So that'll give me a speed boost as well. Was that for the blue? I think that might be for the blue, actually. I could do a speed boost on here if I can get the... I've already speed boosted that. Oh, that was what I was not doing. I've just stole a couple of them, haven't I? Right, one in there. One in there. We're getting closer to the end of the thing today, but It's getting there. We are getting there. It just needs to keep ranking up the thing, and then obviously, then I can start producing. It's a bit of it's a bit of a mess, but it's definitely working better. Obviously, the speed boost is not going to make much of a difference if I'm not producing enough. I still need a huge amount of more copper to be produced. So we definitely got the steel furnaces. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on next one and do more of this stuff. It's good because it doesn't use coal. Because it doesn't use coal, which means I won't be struggling for coal. Even though obviously I'm actually sending some of the coal back down to this. That is all. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I think that's all there. Let's just put this one in. It is. What's this one? Oh, that one's well. So I can have some more ore going that way. And as I say here, we're sort of, you know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's definitely coming to fruition. I just need to, like I say, I need to increase that. It's all the basic materials that I need to increase the speed to be able to get through to the blues and the greens and the blahs and the blah blahs and everything else. Obviously, I'm only producing 2, but I'm not producing. I'm producing enough red now, but I'm not producing enough green. But the green is the mainstay of a lot of the stuff. But because I'm not producing enough ore, it exponentially keeps going on like that. How are we doing? See, I've got a few hundred. I'll just let that go because I want to make as much. I might as well use it for something as opposed to using it for nothing. But anyway, I hope you enjoy that. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out pixtv.com for all different videos. I know this is, for me, it's a slower series than some other players. But obviously it all came because of the crude being up at the top. But obviously in later seasons, when I pick a map and things, I'll make sure it's a bit closer and it'll be a bit easier. And we'll see you again. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Liking any of the videos is so important for a small channel like me. Subscribing would be a huge bonus, and keep an eye on the channel for different videos and different series. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.